In this video, I'll show you how to configure your dashboard by changing the theme and modify the chart properties by turning off the chart suggestions. Go back to your dashboard. By now, you should have completed your 3 KPI and 3 charts. So next, let's change the theme of the dashboard. Go to the 3 dot beside the name of your dashboard. It shows the app information. Click on the 3 dots here. Go to the right hand side and click on the gearbox icon, which shows you the app option. Under the second section, it shows appearance. Under the app theme, it actually shows as Sense Horizon. You can change the theme of your dashboard here. For example, let's use Sense Breeze. Next, click on the 3 dot to close the app information, and your look and feel of the dashboard will be changed. Next, we want to change the pie chart into a donut chart, and we want to color the dots inside your distribution plot. Click on your pie chart. You can see the properties on the right hand side. As you can see, the properties are limited. There's no option to change a pie chart into a donut chart. The reason is because the chart suggestion is being turned on. All these are the generic properties. So to turn off the chart suggestion, click on the toggle button here. This will switch it off, and you can see all the properties pertaining to the pie chart appearing. So if you go to the presentation, you can see now it's under pie. You can click on the donut to change it to a donut chart. Okay, similarly for the distribution plot, these are the generic properties. Turn off the chart suggestion. Go to colors and legend. Now it's auto color. Turn the auto color off by clicking on the toggle button here. Under the drop down, instead of single color, select by dimension. Right now it's color by the story range. Let's change it to dimension 1. Okay, let me maximize the visualization for you to see. Okay, so now we are coloring by the first dimension. So where does the first dimension comes from? If you go back to your data here, the first dimension is by flat model. So to color by the story range, that means that the level means that every row has a single color. So it's not meaningful. But if I put it as a flat model, now you can start to visualize. For this particular flat model, for example, DBSS, as you go higher, you can see the average PSF is getting higher. But if you compare against another dot here, another flat model, you can actually see that there's a difference between them. So this means that as the level go higher, the average per square feet also go higher, but that also depends on the flat model. For example, if I compare this dot, a DBSS level 01 to 03 cost is average per square feet is 626. But if I take a dot here, standard 25th to 27 level, that means that the level is much higher than the 01 to 03, but the average per square feet is only 516. So when you start to compare, you have to compare apple to apple. In this example, you shouldn't compare these two units together based on the flat the level, but you have to take in consideration of the flat model. And this is still very biased, because in terms of the town itself, a unit in Queenstown and a unit in Woodlands will actually have difference, even though they actually have the same level, same flat model. And even the vicinity, how close is the block towards the MRT station, that will also affect the average per square feet. So you have to put into all these different considerations in order to have a fair comparison between two units.